What's up guys, welcome back. Now in this video we're going to be talking about the information on Nintendo's online service and the huge E3 leak that may have been confirmed or maybe not have been confirmed. We'll have to wait and see on that, but quite possibly this does lead some merit to this information being correct because of the information at hand. Part of it has already been confirmed with the online service details being revealed on May 7th, which is as of right now of me recording this video. Now in regards to all the little details with all the online stuff, I do suggest you check out Spawnwave's channel. He's going to be covering this no doubt and all the information on it. But the main thing to take away from the online service is that Nintendo will be adding cloud backup saves for your games when it launches in September. And 20 NES games will be available with the service with online functionality like voice chat in those games. The online app is staying, unfortunately, and the Switch will be getting cloud backup saves for all your data. With a charge, $20 a year, you will have to pay for your save backups. So that's probably a topic for another discussion since Xbox Live does free cloud backup saves and Sony allows you to do backup saves via USB stick for free. So the only option so far for the Switch is a paid service. But anyway, on to the information we're going to talk about in this video. There is a very big leak or rumor, whatever you want to call it, that was posted on GameFaq from the GameSpot forums about 5 days ago. And this was posted by an individual called Lazy Man. Now the reason why I didn't post anything about this leak and no one else did really is because the information could have literally been posted by anyone who had access to that forum, and it's a public forum. You or I or anybody else could just post there and say whatever they want and say, hey, it's going to come true, and then, of course it doesn't come true. There was no backing up this source, there was no information, there was no other people who are known for leaking information to be correct in the past to have backed up this information themselves. None of this information was backed up. Now the reason why we're going to be discussing it now is because they got the information correct on May 7th being the online service reveal date, which it was 100% correct, it happened. So here we go. Let's go over the information and let me know what you think about it in the comment section. So this is according to Lazy Man on GameFaq. He says that the online service goes live on September 24th and it's going to have a dedicated voice chat through an existing chat service, Discord being the most popular choice, exclusive eShop discounts, and games with Gold PlayStation Plus like service where retro games are given to people every month and are allowed to keep the games as long as they have the service. And he goes on to say that Nintendo is ditching the virtual console branding and calling it Nintendo Classics now, and games that are going to be offered through this are going to be much cheaper, and they're going to launch with NES and GBA games in August, with SNES and N64 games coming in late 2018, early 19. Now this doesn't say anything about the online service, which is offering 20 NES games with it. It's not talking about that. It seems to be talking about something different where you purchase these games separately, like the old style virtual console. And now we get into the really interesting part of this rumor about the E3 presentation. He says that the E3 presentation is about 36 minutes long and it's only going to focus on Switch titles, with the Treehouse coming in to yet again focus on the 3DS titles, just like they did last year in 2017. They had Metroid Prime 4 confirmed in the E3 presentation. Then when they went to the Treehouse, they revealed Metroid Samus Returns on the 3DS, which was a big surprise to everybody that they did in fact do those two Metroid games at E3. And then he goes on to talk about the presentation itself and what they're going to show. He says that it's going to be the first reveal of the Spyro trilogy coming to the Switch, and that there's some reason why they've been waiting to reveal it so long. Maybe they have some kind of additional features to it, who knows. Fire Emblem is going to be a holiday game with the subtitle Lustrous Daybreak. And who knows if that's going to be correct or not, but we'll see. And he says that Yoshi will be shown again, finally, subtitled Flipped Around, and features the same amiibo functionality as Woolly World did. And that is coming out in August, he says. And then a new Paper Mario game is next, and it does go back to the more traditional partner style gameplay, but still has the same character limitations imposed by Sticker Star and Color Splash. And this game is currently scheduled for 2019 on the Switch. And then he says that Mario Odyssey DLC will be shown, with Luigi being released on the same day as a playable character, and adds an additional 70 unique moons to the game, like his own moons. And then he says that Wario and Waluigi are also being made playable characters with 70 moons each as well. we'll see about that. I'll be really surprised if they put Waluigi in Super Mario Odyssey, but hey, this is Nintendo, you never know. And then it brings out that there's no tentative release date on either of the other two characters, but they are being made playable at the show floor. Then he brings out that Activision is back with some more games, and he says that Crash Bandicoot Amiibo is being made that adds harder time trials to the Insane Trilogy, and is teased to have some kind of functionality with that Spyro trilogy, so that might be interesting. Maybe you can swap amiibos or something like that with the games and play as Spyro and Crash and play as Crash and Spyro. Who knows, right? And then he reiterates that the Black Ops 4 Battle Royale mode is coming to the Nintendo Switch with crossplay with PC and Xbox One, with the regular Black Ops 4 not coming to the Switch. So we've heard this rumor go back and forth, Black Ops 4 coming to the Switch, we don't know. Black Ops 4 may become the Switch, possibly. According to this rumor, the regular Black Ops or Call of Duty game is not going to be coming to the Switch, but only the Battle Royale portion of the game. Now, so far, personally, everything I've heard about this Call of Duty game sounds not very good in my opinion so far. It doesn't sound like they're building on the progress of Call of Duty World War II of last year. It looks like they're following the trend of games like Overwatch and Battle Royale with Fortnite. I'd rather see straight up Fortnite come to the Nintendo Switch than this Battle Royale Black Ops 4, but hey, that's just me. If you're excited about a potential Black Ops 4 Battle Royale only game on the Switch and not the actual game itself, then you knock yourself out. So anyway, moving on to the next part, he says that Sega is going to reveal their Sega Aces line for the West, and two of the games they're releasing under it are the first two Sonic Adventure games. Maybe we'll get ports of the first two Sonic Adventure games. Those are great games. I really liked the second one in particular, and the first one was very good as well, so we'll have to see about that. And then they heavily hinted at Supersonic Racing is coming to the Switch as well, taking inspiration from Sonic R, with some characters like Sonic running on their own, while characters like Tails use vehicles. And it's going to be teased to have some kind of Nintendo exclusive content in the game as well. And now we're getting into the big parts of the rumors here. Metroid Prime 4 gameplay trailer will be shown for the first time, so we'll actually see some gameplay according to this rumor, which I'm very excited about seeing. I really want to see this game in action, and he says the game is scheduled to be launching in 2019. So I really hope this part is true. I want to see gameplay of that. I've been playing Metroid Prime 2 on the Metroid Prime trilogy on the Nintendo Wii, and it's still a fantastic game. And Metroid Prime 2 is probably the least popular of the series. That's why I want to check it out again, and it's still a fantastic game. I suggest you check that out for yourself, get reacquainted with the series, and I'm really excited to play it on the show floor at E3 if they do have it there. So I hope it's not just a gameplay trailer, but it is actually playable. But you know, we'll hope for the best. Then he brings out that Pokemon for Switch is going to be revealed, and it's going to be a new take on Blue and Red and feature graphics that are midway between Sun and Moon and Pokken Tournament. So I'm not sure exactly what to feel about that one, if it's a remake of Red and Blue or if it's going to be a brand new game, and you know, so it's hard to say. There's not much information here that he's giving with this rumor, just that it's a new take on Red and Blue, or Blue and Red, whatever you want to call it.
Black and blue, or blue and black, whichever you prefer. All right.
So we'll see if that happens at the show. Hopefully it does. And then interestingly enough, he rumors that Five Nights at Freddy's is coming to the Switch on Scott Cawthon's end, not enforced by Nintendo, but coming out this fall. So we'll have to see about that. Five Nights at Freddy's has been around for quite a long time, very popular series. You may be aware of Markiplier. That's how he got popular with his YouTube channel, by doing Five Nights at Freddy's. Very talented guy. I suggest go checking him out. And last but certainly not least, there's going to be two trailers, he says, for Smash Bros. On the Switch. One is going to reveal that Captain Toad is going to be playable in Smash Bros. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro are also going to be playable characters in Smash Bros., which is why they're saying that the Switch version of the trilogies have been so quiet. The gameplay that is shown is going to be a mix of Smash Bros. 4 and Super Smash Bros. Melee, being very colorful yet detailed, coming out September alongside the online service. Ice Climbers are also set to be revealed during Treehouse Live. So we have multiple reveals for Smash Bros. That are scheduled, and obviously we already know that Nintendo has a huge plan for Smash Bros. To be at the show and playable. So if you're at E3 with me, maybe I'll see you there and we'll play Smash Bros. Together, who knows. And that is it for all that information, and the reason why we're even talking about it at all is because this individual lazy man, not so lazy, on GameFaq got the date right on the online service being revealed on May 7th, so that leads credence to some of this information possibly being correct. I'm definitely not going to say it's going to be all correct. And more than likely, some of it is not going to be shown at E3 and some of it is simply not going to be correct. But since he did get this first part correct, that is exactly why we have to give some of this information some validity for now. And obviously this would be very exciting information if it does come true, if it all comes true. That would be amazing. And Waluigi in Super Mario Odyssey, I'll have to see that to believe it, of course, but hey, anything can happen, like I said. But I'm definitely excited to see some Metroid Prime 4 gameplay. That is my most anticipated game for the Nintendo Switch. Give me that game. I want to see that game as soon as possible. Everything else, that's great too, but hey, I want that Metroid Prime 4, which I'm sure a lot of you guys do as well. Alright guys, let me know about all this information we just went over, whether you think some of it is true, whether you think some of it is false, and let me know your thoughts on it. Are you excited? And as always, if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more, and follow me on Twitter, and I'll talk to you very soon in the next video. Have a great day.
Time